Hey everybody, it's Shelby here at Shuffles Tap and Musical Theater School at Studio Maestro. And today I'm going to teach you a center floor exercise that was inspired by Professor Robert L. Reed. Professor Reed was someone incredibly influential in the tap community. He was a great friend of mine, and he passed away this week suddenly, and it is a huge, huge loss to this entire community. And I really loved seeing him. I was so happy anytime I was at a festival that he was at. The two of us have been on the Motor City Tap Festival faculties together, and actually when I first moved to New York, I met him at a Tradition in Tap workshop. It was honoring Harold Cromer, which is also the same day I met Harold. And Robert taught the very first class of the week, of the weekend, and at the very end of class, he had me demonstrate the combination by myself for the entire class. And I had just moved to New York, and I really wasn't sure, if I had what it takes to be a tap dancer. And he was just really influential to help me believe in myself very quickly that I could be and that I should be. And we had a great relationship. And something, if you don't know Robert Reed, something I have to tell you about him, you just need to know, is that he would show up every single day dressed in one color head to toe. So if it was a red day, he would have a red shirt, red pants, and red tap shoes. That man had tap shoes in every single color of the rainbow to match every outfit. And he just really was such a fashion forward guy, and it was something really endearing about him that everyone loved, and I missed him so much, so I really wanted to pay tribute to him. I still haven't even really processed that he isn't around anymore, and I'm so sad about it. So I definitely wanted to talk to you about him and pay tribute to Robert Reed. So what I'm gonna do is teach you a little center floor exercise that involves SLURP heels, because Robert, in every class I ever took from him or any workshop I ever did pieces of his, they always were very SLURP heel heavy. So in his honor, I'm gonna use some SLURP heels in an exercise to get us working on that piece of technique. So let's get started. So we've worked on slurps in a video of mine, and if you haven't done it, you definitely need to go back and work on those before coming here. So all we're going to do is a regular old slurp, but we're not going to shift weight. We're going to leave our weight on our standing leg and add a heel sound as a part of the rhythm. So all four sounds are going to be shoved together. Slurp, heel. And of course, in slow-mo, I'm going to use the muscles in my feet to make this happen, in my ankles. But what you really want to do is relax your foot, and so all of those sounds just come right out. Yeah? So you want to let your foot almost ricochet off the ground and relax, and then that heel is where you put your body weight and drop onto it, and that's what finishes off and has the loudest bass sound. A SLURP heel goes together, and it makes all four sounds in one. And it starts on the and ends on the beat, but there's so many sounds within there that there's actually not exactly counts for each sound. So you have and, two extra sounds, whatever the beat is. And at the one, and at the two. So one of Robert's little key sayings was that you have to keep your butt in. So anytime you find that you're sticking your butt out towards the back of the room and you're not lifted, you're gonna have a much harder time executing this technique. And so since we are thinking about Robert, I'm gonna tell you all right now to keep your butt in. This combo is very simple. So all we're gonna do is a slurp, then a pause, slurp heel, pause, slurp heel, pause, slurp heel, stamp to get to the other foot. Butt at a one, hold two, butt at a three, butt at a five, butt at a 7, 8, and then the left foot's free to do that exact same thing to get working on these slurp heels. So I hope you found this exercise helpful, and thank you so much for sharing my memory of Robert with me, and definitely look him up if you have an opportunity. He's probably all over YouTube. The last time I saw him, he was still doing front flips into the splits and sliding up on stage. So he was full of life. He was such a performer, and check him out. Check out more tap-torials, subscribe to my channel, and we'll miss you, Robert, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching. Bye.